Hi, Craig Howard here again on sort of a rainy, dreary day. Hope that the day's not completely ruining your day, that the weather's not completely ruining your day. It's still wintertime. We're closing in on Valentine's Day, and it made me think about relationships, and it made me think about what we can do to improve relationships in our own lives. And I ran across an article that kind of blew my mind. What do you think is the most important activity that a husband and wife can do together to strengthen their relationships? It's going to surprise you. It may not be the most important thing, it may not be the hardest thing, but I want you to think about what is the job that you would probably least prefer to do in your home. The job that oftentimes women least prefer to do. Washing the dishes. You know, studies have found that the thing that women desire their husband to help them with more than anything else is not the laundry, it's not running the vacuum cleaner, it's washing the dishes. They found relationships where husbands wash the dishes with their wives or work with their wives to wash the dishes, that's the thing the wives would like them to help with more than anything else. And the relationships where that's done are actually stronger oftentimes than relationships where the wives wash all the dishes. In fact, when wives tend to wash all the dishes and have that load upon themselves, they tend to report more conflict. They tend to report more dissatisfaction in the relationship. Just a whole host of things just don't work as well. Now, I'm going to tell you, I am not saying this because I do this right, because I'm great. Oftentimes, preachers avoid the topics that they're not very good at, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. So this is something I have to work on, because my wife does probably 90% of the dishes in our house. But it's not just about dishes. It's more about an attitude that comes into the relationship. You know, the Bible says over in Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18, it says, "Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of your youth. As a loving deer and as a graceful doe, let her breast satisfy you at all times, and always be enraptured with her love." In other words, it's saying, guys, and I'm talking, I know, primarily to guys this morning, and a lot of guys are going to say, well, what about the women? What can they do to, we'll try to get to that. But, it's really just about enjoying each other and being willing to share responsibilities that aren't always the most pleasant, being able to share the responsibilities of the home, being able to share the responsibilities of just taking care of one another. When a relationship gets lopsided and one person carries the heavy load of caring for the other and it's not reciprocated, pretty soon that person begins to feel used and disrespected in the relationship. And I know that's not what you want in your relationship. I know you want respect and you want to feel respected. And so it's about both sides being willing to say, you know what, this is the person that God has brought into my life, and I'm going to show them in every way that I can that I love them, that they matter to me, that I care about them. And I am going to make the effort, even if it means doing the dishes, even if it means going out and doing something together that you're not particularly fond of, but you know it's something that your spouse really enjoys doing. It's about giving the other preference over yourself and not worrying about whether this is something I want to do, whether this is something I enjoy doing, but it's about saying this is important to you, or this is a responsibility that you have to carry, and I want to help you in carrying that responsibility and not just leave you high and dry. That's the relationships that work the best. Those are the relationships that are the strongest. Finding ways to let the other person know, you matter to me, you're important to me, I respect you, I admire you. Yes, washing dishes can help do that. So I want you to think about that today as you go through your day and as you go through this week and as you go through Valentine's Day. Maybe the greatest gift that you can give your Valentine isn't a box of chocolates or a piece of jewelry, maybe the greatest gift that you can give them is your time and your energy and your effort to help them with some of the things that they have to do around the house to take care of you. Give it some thought. In the meantime, regardless of how nasty the day is, I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I hope that your day is just filled with all kinds of blessings. You have a wonderful day today. God bless you.